what's the inspiration or the reason that you want to get involved in? Because you've given up your business and everything else to train full time, and you're now going all in on this boxing, if you want to call it YouTube boxing or influencer boxing or whatever it is. What's the drive for it?
Do you know, that's a fantastic question, and I would like to start with the formula in this because I'm a businessman and I like to analyze things for what they actually are. When I see the fight business, and we'll call it the fight business because it is a business, I look at the guys that are at the top, and you take a blueprint from them, and then you work out what you've got, and then you take steps forward to that. So we look at the modern greats, we look at the greats, Tyson Fury or Muhammad Ali, and you analyze them and you go, what are they? They're fantastically entertaining fighters. They know how to talk. They're funny on camera. They're brilliant at speaking to people. You could have dinner with any of these guys and you'd have a fantastic time, believe it or not, yeah? They just got loads of charm, loads of charisma. They bring out their best selves when it comes to promoting the fight, their opinions on the fight, trash talk, your McGregors, they make it funny. That's a big part of it. And when you look at these misfits guys, I see guys that are fantastic at entertaining, okay, and terrible at boxing. So what's the formula? The formula to me is a bit of both. Muhammad Ali, fantastic boxer, yeah, and entertainer. So that's the formula. So I looked at that and went, what do I need to work on? I need my status. I need to improve my status as a person. I need to get better at speaking. I need to get better at selling myself. I need to get better at fighting. It's like Tristan Tate likes to say, you can't have any zeros and tens. You can't have any tens and zeros, sorry. Yeah? You need to have a 7 out of 10 across the board, and you're going to do far better in life. So I look at the whole business as to what it is, analyze it, and then subject myself to it, ruthlessly subject myself to it, you know. And I've been able to do that now because fortunately, I've been in a position where I can outsource my business and I can rely on people. I've built trust with people over years of, you know, because I'm 30 years of age now, right? So at some point this had to happen. You either make your money and then you go off and do what you want to do in life, provided you do it in a timely manner, or you just hustle it out, you got no money, and you struggle from the very bottom. You know, I can afford a fantastic fight camp. People say when you get rich or when you make money, you become lazy. I disagree. If you want something hard enough, you go for it. People that have a lot of money actually find it more exciting and more entertaining to subject themselves to something like a fight camp because it's a new challenge for them. So the person that actually has resources, it's actually far more dangerous if he subjects himself to it than the guy that doesn't. Because I can afford a good training camp. I can make sure that my nutrition is on point. I can make sure that my rest is in check. I haven't got to be somewhere, you know, 8 hours a day. I can really train like a true professional for this fight. And I think that's something that a lot of people are overlooking about me, you know? I've done it at the right time.
I think when people say that like money makes you less hungry, I think that's for the guys that were hungry and had nothing. So like myself. Started by sleeping on the floor and then got away to the UFC. Then
I've seen you sleep on the floor real time, bro. You can. I can vouch for this, bro.
I can sleep anywhere, bro. And you know, so it's like once these guys get to a certain stage in their life and they start making money, then they lose the hunger. You know what I mean? Because that's mainly why a lot of people start fighting is because they're broke. So if you're already successful and already have financial backing and already doing okay, and you want that fight, you're fighting for a different reason. It's like a whole different perception. So those people, I think, are, like you say, are dangerous because you look at the Pauls, like Jake Paul, and you know,
prime example,
millions and millions of dollars to spend on training camp, training with the best guys in the world in Puerto Rico, and pushing themselves to the highest level. And they're young guys, and they can afford to do it. So I went the other way. I went no money, give everything to it, try and fight. And now I'm in the make money stage, so I'm coming out the other end of it, and it's different. But I think a lot of people do overlook that because they think, oh, this guy's, why does he need to fight? And it's just down to the motivation, the reason behind it. A lot of people, like I said, they want to take on challenges that are going to push them because money is a challenge, right? Money is a task. And once I know guys that have completely smashed it and conquered that part of their life, but they suck at all the other stuff. So it's like, once you understand and look at it like a game, I think it's like game theory, and you think, oh, money's just a game, just like fighting is just a game, as in like a game for myself to improve and to become better and become a 7 across the board, as you put it, or as Tristan puts it. I think I do think people overestimate that, and I think what the problem is, once you get like clout, once you become somebody and you've got money, then it's like, or maybe that will be for you. You're at the moment. You beat Aaron Chalmers. It's a big notch for you, right? You've got nothing to lose. He's got everything to lose in a way. And once you're the guy who's not the underdog, and you're the guy that everybody knows, you're the famous guy, you're the rich guy, you're the good guy, then you've got some young guy who's coming after you, it might completely change. So I think you're in the perfect situation to create an upset.
Exactly. To be dangerous as well. To be dangerous and create an upset. I completely agree. And it's one of those things about life as well. You can say the same about a business, couldn't you? You could say there's one guy, big comfortable CEO, gets to the top, thinks he's untouchable, and then somewhere down there in this beautiful view, there's someone hustling in his bedroom, doing exactly what you're doing, and he's coming for everything that you've got. So I think if you maintain that mindset, and you could probably use Conor McGregor as a good example here. He's like you, came from nothing. He hustled his way to the top, and there's no situation now where he can just jump back in and get a warm-up fight. When they put him back in, it's like Chandler. It's like, bro, he's like elite level fighter. You can't go and box a couple of nobodies and get yourself back into the rhythm of being in the octagon again and look great. Once you're at the top, like it's a long way down, and if you hit the bottom, it's a long way back up. It's a long, hard road back up, because you get put straight back in the pocket with someone that's amazing because of the status and because of the level that you've achieved. So, but I'm ready for that. I believe that this moment in my life now, the next 10 years, are where I get to create a legacy, because I've spent the last 30 years of my life, 10 years of my life, doing what I'm doing, making money, having fun, going out partying, girls, whatever, all that sort of stuff is, I feel like I've rinsed and repeated that. And it's just nice to be in this position where I wake up in the morning excited, like I'm ready to go. I'm ready to make something of myself, legacy, cheesy as it sounds. I want my kids to grow up and go, that's fucking Batman. You know what I mean? My dad's fucking Batman. He's a superhero. When I get older and I'm big and I'm strong, provided the Lord gives me some sons, I hope you do, then, that's a fantastic existence, isn't it? To kind of finish life on that note.